Welcome. My name is Thomas Herrera Mischler. I'm the CEO and President of the Buffalo Olmsted Parks Conservancy, and I'm extremely pleased to welcome you to Martin Luther King Jr. Park today. We have many wonderful friends here with us today. From the James H. Cummings Foundation, we have Charles Greiner Jr., their trustee. Charles, where are you?
I'm right here.
There you go. And William Joyce, the Executive Director and Secretary. William, where are you? There you go. Always a great honor to welcome Mayor Byron Brown. Thank you for coming today.
My pleasure to be here.
Have you today. And Common Council Member Demone Smith. Demone, good to see you. We also are pleased to welcome New York State Assemblywoman Crystal Peoples, who is a big and very strong promoter of this community in this park. Very kind here today. Our Olmsted Board Chairman, David Colligan, is here. David, thank you for being here. And Ann Harding Joyce, who's our incoming chair, we're glad to have her as well. Olmsted Trustee Richard Cummings. Richard, thank you for coming. And our very hardworking and dedicated Olmsted staff. Olmsted staff, if you could all raise your hands, I appreciate it. There we go. And our summer workers, yes, indeed. The way, all right, summer workers. At this point, I'd like to turn the podium over to David Colligan, Chairman of the Board.
Thank you, Thomas. I am most pleased today to officially open the new pathway section of Martin Luther King Jr. Park. With a $100,000 grant from the James H. Cummings Foundation, we can now all enjoy a leisurely walk, stroll, bike ride, or run along this newly reconstructed path in one of the premier historic parks in Buffalo. This pathway rebuilding project included removal of a deteriorating, non-original walkway. Nearly 1,700 feet of historic Olmsted-designed pedestrian pathways were restored. The Olmsted Park Conservancy has added landscaping, flower beds, soil enhancements, and new trees to beautify this area. There are over 2 miles of walking paths in Martin Luther King Park, which the newly completed work now links together. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the then Common Council Member Byron Brown, who planted the first trees with me in this park 11 years ago.
Thank you, David. It's a wonderful investment in Martin Luther King Park. Our Olmsted Parks are certainly one of our major assets in the city of Buffalo. And this $100,000 from the James H. Cummings Foundation is a very welcome addition to this great facility that we all love so much. And I certainly want to thank Mr. Greiner and Mr. Joyce for seeing fit to make this $100,000 investment for these new walkways. This is one of our Olmsted parks that is very much utilized and very much enjoyed by residents of the city.
It's a fabulous day, not just for all of Western New York, but particularly for this community. As a person who literally lives across the expressway from the Martin Luther King Park, I actually walk here on a regular basis. I have not been on this side yet, so now I understand that this side is open, that there's 2 miles instead of 1. I think my doctor will be pleased with that. I know I will be pleased with it. And I'm pretty sure that this community is going to be pleased with it as well. As the mayor mentioned, since I've been in the state legislature, you know, we have been able to contribute over $1.5 million to the capital work in this park. And the thing I think that's really significant here that often gets overlooked, particularly when we're talking about elected officials, is that you have elected officials who are all on the same accord when it comes to this park. From the mayor to the city council member, Demone Smith, to State Senator Antoine Thompson, even when he was the city council member for Masten District, and to myself, even when I was a county legislator, we have always held this park as a high priority. And quite frankly, from our 10 to 11 years in office, if you look around here, you can see the difference. And that's because you've got multiple levels of government supporting an organization like the Olmsted Conservancy and supporting organizations like the Foundation. That's why they can invest here, is because we've invested. And we want to thank them very much, particularly the Cummings Foundation, for their work here. Because you didn't have to put it here, but you chose to, and we really do appreciate it. And I personally know that the community does as well. So thank you all very much.
And as you see, this park looks 100 times better than what it was 11 years ago. just because of the dedication of a number of people, a combination of foundations, government, and private businesses that have made this park to what it is.
This morning, I really think this is more a recognition of Martin Luther King Park and the difference that this park makes in the city of Buffalo and the lives of the people that live on the east side of Buffalo.
At this point, we'd like to ask our young friends to actually cut the ribbon so that we can start to use this path. Would you